Dudgy, good to see you, dog.
You too, nigga. Come on, hop in.
Please keep your phones in your asses till you're back in your cells.
After 5 years inside the cage, it's time to finally fly back homie. So, how's it been in there?
Yeah, not too bad. It's always full of various kind of motherfucking assholes. Some complete morons, others dangerously genius. You tell me, how have you doing so long in LS?
Quite the same for me too. A lot has changed now. Living on the streets is real shit. But I've been working on the port as a longshoreman. Non-unionized, of course.
So what about all the gangbanging in the hood? Is it all over now?
Nah man, it's there. Always been there. That's our heritage. But with Big John gone, his 3 lieutenants now run the city. They've divided the entire town amongst themselves, including the port and county. The gangs still operate, but only under their patronage. It's more firm, rigid, and organized. All the movements and activities are controlled under their watch. They've eyes and ears everywhere, with hands longer than the law. The authorities are in their pockets.
Must be really difficult for an old buster to make a roll back in there.
Absolutely. Most of the old dogs are gone, and they won't take in new kids easily. Nobody trusts anybody, and everybody has to work with everybody. That's how it is now. You live or die. Others don't give a fuck to your shit.
Man, I cannot imagine the horror of that.
Anyways, what have you thought on doing after getting back?
I don't know. From what you describe, seems like it's gonna be tough. But you ought to do something for a living. Maybe I'll drop by and see my sister. You heard from her.
Who, Flora? Nah man, she got out of the hood long back. They said perhaps she has moved uptown or so. Word was even that she'd been hanging around with some rich mobster lately, but don't know for sure.
Well, then let's see what I can rediscover in my old world. Fingers crossed.
You take some rest, homie. I gotta get back to the port for some work. We'll also see if I can get a job for you.
Sure. Thanks. See you in the evening, pal.
It's confirmed he's returning back. He's finally coming back to Los Santos.
Yeah, I heard it too in the office. How long has it been, 7 or 8 years?
11 years, completed last month.
That's quite a long time.
Yes, but not for someone like him. This is his town. He grew up here, walked on the streets, saw how the city used to be at its zenith, and his father was a pillar of it.
But then again, whatever happened in the end is absolutely tragic. I mean, something like that can break down even the hardest of men, let alone a kid like he was.
Exactly. Was the kid that he was, but not anymore. There is a saying I heard in the East. A needle, no matter how small, needs just one perfect sharpening, and it can pierce the thickest of skins.
So you think this needle can penetrate the adhesive of the trio?
That I can't say for sure, but one thing is definite. The climate of the city is about to change. For there's a thick storm coming, one which will shake even the strongest of foundations.
Let's see. Is the word out on the street?
Not yet, cause I didn't hear anything major at the station. However, it will be by tomorrow morning for sure. What about the DA office?
Not much. Just a few coffee and smoke talks. Only a handful are aware of it anyways, those with daily connect with the cops. The DA himself is in San Fierro right now.
He may have a tough time after coming back. More arrests mean more work for the judiciary.
Yeah, might not go well with everyone. The way law and order has turned out in the last 9 years, most attorneys and prosecutors have started to enjoy the perks of their lethargy. I hope your storm can wake them up as well.
Yeah, me too.
Mrs. Halbert. Mrs. Halbert. It's me, Leon. Remember, Branda's son.
Oh, how are you, Leon?
I'm fine, thank you.
When did you get back?
This morning, I'm staying with Doug for now.
Great. It's good to see you back, son. I still remember how you kids played around in the childhood.
Yeah. How's your family?
We're good. My boy Jack's in the army now. He's posted in Vice City base.
Nice. Actually, I wanted to ask you about my sister Flora. No one seems to know where she moved. Do you have any idea where she lives now?
Not really. She never came back after moving out. But 2 months back, I bumped into her at the Rockford Mall. There she mentioned that she was staying with a friend somewhere in the Vespucci area, I guess.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Listen, I gotta rush back home now. Have to prepare the dinner.
No problem. Anyways, it was nice to meet you.
You too, Leon. Take care. See you later, son.
Vespucci.